Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today on In the Kitchen with Sandy, I can't even get the words out. It's gonna be loud here. It's just gonna be loud here, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. But I am making some Italian, what am I making? Italian wedding soup. I don't even know half the time what I'm doing. Just got back from the store. I am super excited about this because I haven't made this in a long time, so I'm gonna make it. And this is a great addition to your, I'm just trying to get everything organized here, a great addition to your fall cooking, delicious cooking. I love soup. You guys already know how much I love soup, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna show you what I've got here. All right, I've got some ground chuck here. You could use any type of ground beef, ground sirloin, anything at all. I'm also going to use some of the hot Italian sausage. I'm not going to use a lot of this. I'm going to do probably half each, you know. I'm probably going to do like half this, half that. But what we're going to do is, well, I'll show you that as well. I've got a big old plate of onions cut up here and some garlic. And I've got some crackers already crunched up here. It's better if you use the Italian breadcrumbs, but I don't have any on hand, so you know, it's all about what you have on hand, what you got to use. We're going to use some parsley. If you have fresh, that's perfectly fine, and some Italian seasoning. And we're also going to use some grated Parmesan cheese. We're going to use this kind. I prefer this over the shredded cheese for, you know, soups like this. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do with all of them. All right, we're going to start off with putting some hamburger in our bowl here. And we're just going to make little meatballs, so you're not really going to need a whole lot. So I'm probably going to use about maybe 3/4 pound of hamburger. It's not like you're making, you know, spaghetti and meatballs where you have to make a whole lot of it. And then we're also going to use some of the hot Italian sausage. You don't have to use this. You know, some people use like the ground pork in it. But I just, you know, I like my stuff to have flavor to it. And I love soups with these hot Italian sausage in them. I love stuff like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the casing off.
You want to try one? That's good.
What are you over there trying?
Rinse thingy. You can leave it in your mouth till it's soft. It's like a crack.
Are you listening to that conversation over there?
Whatever.
He's trying to get her to try a Ritz cracker or something. But you gotta ignore the background noise. But just go ahead and take those casings off there, and then we're just gonna add it right into.
Just leave those casings on there, damn waste of time anyway.
Listen, I'm gonna put this in his. I think we're gonna do 3 of them. I think that will be an equal, a good equal portion of both of them to have, you know, the most maximum flavor. All right, there you go. I've got them all in there. And then what you're gonna do is add some of your breadcrumbs here, crackers, breadcrumbs, whatever. Like I said, it is much better if you use like the Italian breadcrumbs, but I don't have any on hand. You don't need a whole lot of them. And you know what? We're also going to need an egg. Let me get an egg. 1 egg. Just crack it right in there. Meatballs come together so quickly. I think so anyway. We're going to use some black pepper. That's kind of a lot, isn't it? And then I'm not going to use all of the garlic, but I'm going to use quite a bit of the garlic in there. Because we're also going to add some to our soup. I chopped up a lot of garlic because, you know, this is an Italian soup, so you want to have a lot of garlic in it. We're going to use some Italian seasoning. About a tablespoon. We're going to use a little bit of parsley, and like I said, if you have fresh on hand, that's fine. You can use that, but I don't mind using the dried parsley. A little bit of that for color. What else are we going to use? Okay. I'm not going to put any additional salt in it because we're going to cook this in chicken stock, so, ooh, those are kind of balled up. And I'm going to use a good amount of the Parmesan cheese. That's probably about about a half a cup. And then some minced onions. And then I'm just gonna mix this around and roll them up, and I'll show you the exact size. All right, I'm gonna show you real quickly the size I'm gonna make these meatballs. Like I said, these are for a soup. They're not like spaghetti meatballs, so you kind of wanna make your meatballs a little small there. So, you know, so they're like bite-sized. You know, everything's better if it's bite-sized. All right, I wanted to show you the meatballs here as I was frying them. These are just about done. I just browned them on all the sides, which, you know, there's really no sides to meatballs, all right? So I brought them in some olive oil, and I'm just gonna take them out.
Meat squares.
Meat squares. And I just got them on a paper plate with a napkin on there that, you know, just to drain the grease off of them.
What's in this bag?
So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me pull all these off here, and these smell so good. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the soup base of the soup. The base of the soup. Yeah, look at that. Look how little they are. Alright, we're going to add to our stock pot here, we're going to add just a little bit of olive oil. Because what you're going to do is you're going to saute your remaining garlic and onions. We're going to wait, we're going to saute the onions first, and then we'll put the garlic in because we don't want that to burn. And I've also got about a cup of carrots here that we're also going to saute in this as well. Go ahead and add your onions in there. And we're going to add our carrots in there. And again, we're just going to saute these up until for about 3 or 4 minutes until they start becoming nice and tender. All right, in with the garlic. Just going to toss that. Just mix it around. We'll saute this for about another minute. Oh, it's so fragrant. It is so fragrant. It smells so good. And then you're going to add to this. This smells so good. I can't even tell you. About 8 cups of chicken stock. And I like to buy these because this has 4 cups in it. I love to buy these. This is the low sodium. And then I'm also going to add a little extra onion flakes, just because I like to do that. I love the flavor of these onion flakes. A little black pepper. And then you're going to add about 2 teaspoons of the Italian seasoning. And then I'm going to add 1 chicken bouillon cube. I might add another. I will taste the stock once it, you know, cooks for a little bit. Because y'all know the chicken stock that you buy in the cans and stuff, it's not really that chickeny, I don't think, anyway. So, I'm going to give this a stir, and then we're going to turn this up and let it boil for about 10 minutes until the carrots start becoming nice and soft. And then we're going to add our meatballs and our pasta. Let me show you the pasta that we're using. This is the orzo pasta. This is the, you know, the classic pasta that you use in the Italian wedding soup. All right, this has been cooking for about 7 or 8 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and taste the broth for, you know, deliciousness. See if there's anything else that I need to add. It's hot. I'm gonna add one more chicken bouillon cube to that. I think it needs a little bit more. Well, if I can get it open. Add the chicken bouillon cube to that, and then I'm going to go ahead and add some, if I can find it, some salt. You gotta taste as you go, you know. I'm gonna add my meatballs back in there. And these won't take maybe about 10 or 12 minutes to cook. And then once it starts coming back up to a boil, I'm gonna go ahead and add my pasta. And with the pasta, left some in there. Give it another stir, and we're also going to add, just because I like a little extra heat, a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes. Now we're going to let this simmer for about another 10 minutes till the meatballs are nice and done. And the pasta is nice and soft. And then we're just going to toss in our spinach. All right, just before I add the spinach, I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit more of the Parmesan cheese. It's not going to make it cheesy. It's just going to add, you know, another layer of flavor. And you're going to toss a nice big handful in there, because it's going to shrink down. Look at that. Look at that. All right, guys, really nothing else to do but serve this up. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Look at that. Olivia's got her bowl here. She's ready to go. We've made a sandwich to go with ours. I love soup and sandwich days. Yummy. This is her bowl. Now I'm going to serve me some up. All right, guys, my soup is done, and it looks and it smells amazing. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Can you see it? I am super excited about this. I have got a gnat in here. It's driving me nuts. Oh my goodness. The pasta takes about 10 minutes to cook, and that's it. Now, it gave just enough time for the meatballs to finish cooking in that delicious broth. It's one of my favorite soups. It's gonna be hot. That is so good. Those meatballs are so full of flavor. Trust me, if you make this, you need to make it with the the hot Italian sausage as well. It just adds so much flavor to the soup. I hope you enjoy this recipe. I hope you make it soon. I hope you're having a great day. You know I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you on the next episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy. I gotta get down. I gotta get off here and eat this. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Take care.